52 mal to winger confident. Liverpool transfer could happen. To watch the full video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. Liverpool transfer news. Bakayoko comments on joining Reds. Saudi Arabia bid looms. One of Liverpool's potential transfer targets has expressed his belief that he could play for the Reds. But will Liverpool actually make a move for him? On Wednesday evening, Liverpool suffered a 3-2 defeat to PSV in Eindhoven. However, the result was of little consequence, as the Reds were already assured of progressing to the Champions League last 16. A loss didn't stop them from finishing top of their group, which they achieved thanks to Barcelona's 2-2 draw with Atalanta. Arne Slot took a calculated risk by rotating his squad heavily, allowing PSV to capitalize. Johan Bakayoko, Ismail Saibari, and Ricardo Pepi all found the net for PSV, while Liverpool's Cody Gakpo converted a penalty and Harvey Elliott scored a goal. It marked Liverpool's first loss and dropped points in the Champions League under Slot's management. While the night wasn't the best for Liverpool, it did spark some intriguing comments from Bakayoko, who is no stranger to transfer speculation. Johan Bakayoko's interest in Liverpool. Bakayoko has long been linked with a move to Liverpool. The 21-year-old winger, who previously stated he'd only leave PSV for a top club, reaffirmed his belief that a transfer to Liverpool could be in the cards. After the match, Bakayoko said, "I definitely think I could join Liverpool. We can be happy with our win against big names, but they didn't come with their strongest team. It's a shame they didn't bring their best." This season, Bakayoko has continued to impress, having already scored 8 goals in Eredivisie action, in addition to 2 goals in the Champions League. With a reported asking price of 52 miljoen, 44 centimes, he could be an expensive addition for Liverpool. That price is slightly higher than the 42 million they paid for Gakpo 2 years ago, though Bakayoko is still younger. However, Bakayoko's stats don't yet match those of Gakpo, so any potential deal would likely require negotiations. Saudi Arabia's transfer activity. Liverpool could be targeted. As the Saudi Pro League's transfer window nears its January 31st closure, Liverpool should be bracing for some potentially huge bids. The Saudi clubs are making aggressive moves in the market, including a notable $70 million bid for Aston Villa's John Duran, who is expected to join Al Nassr. Al Nassr isn't stopping there. They also reportedly made a $65 million bid for Brighton's Kaoru Mitoma, although that offer was rejected. However, another bid is expected. Meanwhile, other Saudi clubs like Al Ahly have been active too, with a reported move for Villarreal's Alex Baena, whose release clause they are prepared to trigger. However, the real concern for Liverpool could come from Al Hilal. The Saudi club is preparing for the FIFA Club World Cup and, following the departure of Neymar, they are looking to bring in a high-profile replacement. Reports have confirmed Al Hilal's interest in both Mohamed Salah and Darwin Núñez, with Liverpool bracing for potential offers. There was even a reported rejected bid for Núñez from the Saudi champions. Given the transfer window is closing soon in Saudi Arabia, Liverpool may need to act swiftly if these offers become more substantial. Champions League draw. Liverpool's path to the last 16. Friday marks the Champions League playoff draw, which brings Liverpool closer to knowing their last 16 opponents. After completing the group stage, Liverpool has confirmed its spot in the knockout rounds, where they will face one of PSG, Benfica, Monaco, or Brest. While the top 8 teams bypass the playoffs, clubs placed 9th, 24th will be involved in a 2-legged fixture to determine who will advance. For Liverpool, the key matchups will be between PSG on 15th and either Monaco 17th or Brest 18th, while Benfica 16th will face the other. Once the playoffs conclude, Liverpool will know who they could potentially face in the next round, with the draw setting up a path that could lead them to Munich for the final. The top 8 teams from the league phase are Liverpool, Barcelona, Arsenal, Inter Milan, Atletico Madrid, Bayer Leverkusen, Lille, and Aston Villa. Liverpool transfer news live. Bakayoko move, West Ham weighs bid, Arne Slot press conference. Friday is shaping up to be a packed day for Liverpool. As the work week winds down, attention naturally shifts to the upcoming Premier League fixtures, with the Reds set for a challenging away match against Bournemouth on Saturday. At 11:00 GMT, 0600 ET, Arne Slot will address the media to preview the game, where questions about transfers and the Champions League are expected to dominate. While Slot speaks, UEFA's Neon headquarters will simultaneously host the draw for the Champions League playoffs. Although Liverpool isn't directly involved in the playoffs, they'll be keeping a close watch on the pairings, as Paris Saint-Germain or Benfica are set to face Monaco or Brest. The winner of these matchups will advance to face Liverpool in the last 16 stage. Yes, it's a bit convoluted. On the transfer front, Slot is likely to remain tight-lipped about potential signings, but there could be updates on player departures. Following Wednesday's defeat in the Netherlands, Slot confirmed that discussions about the futures of several young players, including Jadon Danns and James McConnell, would take place before the weekend. Meanwhile, another Liverpool Academy graduate, Tyler Morton, could be on his way out, with West Ham United reportedly showing interest. However, Federico Chiesa has put an end to speculation about his future by reaffirming his commitment to staying at Anfield. In the realm of transfer rumors, Mohamed Salah continues to dominate headlines. On Thursday, Saudi Arabia's sports minister expressed his desire to see the Egyptian forward make a move to the Saudi Pro League this summer. In other news, Steven Gerrard has issued a statement following the conclusion of his tenure as manager of Al-Ettifaq in the Middle East. We'll keep you updated on all these developments, including highlights from Slot's press conference, the Champions League draw, and the latest transfer news involving Liverpool and their rivals. Speaking after Liverpool's midweek Champions League victory, Federico Chiesa reiterated his commitment to the club, despite ongoing rumors about his future. Since joining Liverpool, I've been eager to prove myself. For various reasons, I haven't been able to, but tonight, getting 90 minutes after a long time felt great. I owe a lot to the coach, he told LFC TV. There's still room for improvement, and I aim to reach my peak. We have a fantastic team, and competition for places is tough, but that's normal. I want to stay here, play for Liverpool, and push myself to the limit. West Ham weighs Tyler Morton move. Let's kick off with news of West Ham United's interest in Liverpool's Tyler Morton. The midfielder recently hinted that he might be open to a move away from Anfield. According to TalkSport, the Hammers are weighing up a bid for the player. While no formal offer has been made yet, the report suggests that West Ham could be an attractive option for Morton. Friday promises to be a hectic day, filled with press conferences, the Champions League draw, and transfer updates. Stay tuned to this blog throughout the day for all the latest breaking news. Arne Slot is scheduled to speak to the press at 11:00 UK time, 0600 ET. Simultaneously, Liverpool will discover their potential opponents in the Champions League last 16. Tonight was chaotic, Andy Robertson joked after Liverpool wrapped up the league phase of the revamped Champions League with their first European defeat of the season. The league table was all over the place, the Scottish defender remarked, reflecting on the 17 other matches taking place at the same time. I'm just glad our position was secured. 7 consecutive wins at the start of the league phase ensured Liverpool a top 2 finish and automatic qualification for the round of 16. I'm relieved we don't have to go through a playoff, Robertson admitted. There will always be tough matches, so let's see who we face after the playoffs are decided. Liverpool's potential Champions League last 16 opponents. With PSG and Benfica finishing 15th and 16th in the league phase, they will face either Monaco 17th or Brest 18th in the knockout playoffs, with the final pairings to be determined in Neon this week. Despite winning only half of their league phase matches, PSG remain a team Liverpool would prefer to avoid. Under Luis Enrique, the French champions ended the first stage of the competition with 3 straight wins and haven't lost since a narrow 1-0 defeat to Bayern Munich in November. With a young and dynamic attack, PSG are expected to advance from their all-French playoff. The upcoming draw will determine the knockout playoff pairings, with the first leg scheduled for February 11 to 12. Once these ties conclude, Liverpool's potential opponents will be narrowed down.